like you tonight, soft but never staying, fading with the light. Every drop is tapping like it knows my pain, writing your name slowly across the glass again. City lights are blurry through these tired eyes. Storms outside my bedroom match the ones inside. I thought time would dry the tears I let you see, but even the weather remembers you and me. It's rain against my window and I'm wide awake, listening to every promise we didn't keep or break. Rain against my window, falling like goodbye. Every little memory washing through my mind. The sky keeps crying like it understands how love slipped quietly through our hands. Your shadow in the lightning flashes in my head. Every I love you we ever said. The thunder rolls gently like your distant voice, reminding me of us and every choice. I pull the curtains tighter, but I still hear the sound of everything we built coming down. I try to drown it out with music low, but some heartaches refuse to go. It's rain against my window and tears on my skin, trying to let you go, but you're still within. Rain against my window, beating like regret of loving you and not over yet. The night feels colder than it should because missing you still feels good. Oh, storms could wash away the ache inside. Would I wake up healed by morning light, or does every drop just make it clear you're not coming back to dry these tears? It's rain against my window, but I'm still standing here, even through the thunder and the fear. Rain against my window won't last forever. Even broken skies pull themselves together. One day this storm will pass me through, but tonight it falls for me and you. Rain against my window, your name in every drop. The storm will end, but the memory won't stop. I remember every detail like it's frozen in my mind. The way you couldn't meet my eyes, left the way you said I'll be fine. Your suitcase by the doorway, half packed with regret. I didn't know that moment would be one I never forget. The air felt heavy, shaking like the walls knew what was next. And I was standing speechless with a pounding in my chest. You said it wasn't easy, you said it hurt you too, but nothing hurt like watching the door close behind you. The night you left, the world went still. Every promise we had made lost its will. The night you left, I didn't cry at first. I just stood there breaking in the worst kind of hurt. The night you left, took the light with you, and I've been learning how to live in that shadow ever since you. Your coffee cup still on the sink, like you come back for it. Your jacket hanging by the door, like love hadn't quit. I sat on the bedroom floor where we used to dream, trying to understand what forever really means. The silence screamed so loudly after your goodbye, and every echo in that room was asking me why. I replayed your last look 1,000 times, searching for a reason between the lines. The night you left still haunts my sleep. Every word we didn't say cuts too deep. The night you left, I lost more than you. I lost the version of myself that only you knew. The night you left changed everything, turned our love story into a memory. If I held you tighter, would you have stayed? If I said more, would it change that day? Or was your heart already gone before that night began? Was I the only one still holding our plans? The night you left, I thought I'd never heal, but even broken hearts still feel. The night you left tore me apart, but I'm slowly rebuilding my heart. The night you left will always remain a chapter of love and a lifetime of pain. I still see you at that door. The night you left and loved me no more. I don't regret the way I fell for you so fast. The nights we stayed up dreaming, making moments last. I don't regret the laughter or the way we used to be. How your arms felt like the safest place for me. I don't regret the chances or every tear I cried, 'cause loving you's never something I denied. But there's one thing I can't forget, the one mistake I still regret. My only regret is loving you alone, holding on to forever, and you'd already gone. My only regret don't regret loving you. Not one bit. My only regret is losing myself in it. I changed the way I spoke to keep the peace. Swallow my fears just to feel relief. I made excuses for you when you pulled away. Told myself tomorrow'll be a better day. I thought if I tried hard, you love me the same. But love shouldn't feel like a game. I gave you all my life until I felt dim. I don't regret loving, but I regret losing me for him. I only regret is staying too long, trying to fix something already gone. My only regret is ignoring the signs when your silence spoke louder than mine. I don't regret the memories or every sunset. My only regret is forgetting myself to protect. If I could go back, I'd still choose you, but I choose myself a little more too. Because love should live, not slowly break, and hearts deserve more than they can take. My only regret is not walking away. The moment I felt you didn't want to stay, but I don't regret loving with everything I had, even if it left me broken inside. My only regret is losing my life, but I'm finding it again tonight. I don't regret you, not even yet. The loving without balance was my only regret. Just my only regret. I don't regret you, not even yet. The loving without balance was my only regret. We used to say we like it meant forever, like nothing could come between. Now every sentence sounds divided, like you and me on a team. Your toothbrush isn't by mine anymore. Your hoodie's gone from the chair. The little things I took for granted are proof you're not here. We stopped making plans together, stopped talking about someday. Somewhere between the silence, we slowly slipped away. I try to hold on to what we had before, but you can't fix a heart that's already out the door. There's no more us, no more goodnight calls, no say no more us. Catch myself saying we should go there soon, forgetting it's just me in this empty room. Your name still fits so naturally on the tip of my tongue, but love doesn't live here like it once had done. I didn't end it anger, we didn't end in flames, we just stopped choosing each other. Replaying where we went wrong, but sometimes love just doesn't hold on. There's no us, no shared dreams at night, no more holding hands through every fight. No more us, no more always, just memories of better days. We used to feel unbreakable, like nothing could crush. And now all that's left is no more us. If I could rewind, would we still try? Were we always meant to say goodbye? Maybe some love stories aren't meant to last. Maybe forever lives in the past. There's no more us, but I'm still here, learning to face this quiet fear. No more us, but I'll survive, even if missing you feels alive. We were once everything, now it's just trust that I'll be okay with us. We were a promise, we were a spark, now it's just me and an empty heart. No more us. It doesn't hit me all at once, it comes in waves so small. A memory in the quiet, your picture on the wall. I'm fine when friends are talking, I laugh like nothing's wrong. But when the night gets honest, that's when you come along. Your side of the story still plays inside my mind, and every almost forever rewinds. I don't break down loudly, I don't scream your name. The pain just settles softly like falling rain. It's slow tears falling down my face, not a storm or heartbreak, just a quiet ache. Slow tears that no one sees, dripping like your memory off of me. They don't rush, they don't crash, they just appear. These slow tears. Your sweater in my closet still smells like you. I press it to my chest like it might pull me through. I try to pack away everything we were, but love doesn't disappear just because it hurts. I told myself The nights feel long, slow tears, but they'll pass through because even broken hearts find something new. One day I'll smile without the fear, but tonight it's just slow tears, not a flood, not a scream, just a quiet heart letting go of a dream. Slow tears. They see me smiling in the daylight, hear me say I'm fine. I learned how to hide the shaking between every line. I walk like I'm not breaking, like I've let you go, but nobody sees the pieces I don't show. Your name still lives in whispers across my bedroom floor, where I fall apart at midnight behind closed doors. I keep it together when the world's around, but silence hits different without a sound. Behind closed doors, I let the truth fall down. Every I miss you, I never say out loud. Behind closed doors, I cry your name when no one judges and no one blames. I'm strong in the daylight, but the night restores all the love I lost behind closed doors. Your picture on the dresser still faces my side like it knows the tears I try to hide. I replay your last goodbye over and again, searching for the moment where we stop being friends. I said I understood why you had to leave, but understanding doesn't mean it doesn't hurt me. I don't beg, I don't call, I don't ask what for. I just let my heart break behind closed doors. Behind closed doors, I fall apart slow. Every memory of this is to go. Behind closed doors, the truth remains. The losing you still aches the same. I wear my brave face like armor and wars, but I'm just a girl behind closed doors. Maybe one day these tears will dry. Maybe your name won't make me cry, but healing isn't loud, it's quiet and sore. It happens alone behind closed doors. Behind closed doors, I'm learning to stand even without your hand in my hand. Behind closed doors, I'm finding my light. Even through these endless nights, the world sees strength, but my heart knows more of what I survived behind closed doors. No one hears it, no one knows. something in your touch felt paper thin. The air was heavy, trembling like it knew the truth. If I had known what that kiss would mean, I would have held on tighter to everything. That was the last kiss, soft against my lips, tasted like forever, slipping through my fingertips. The last kiss before you walked away, I still feel it linger like it's yesterday. You said I love you, but something felt amiss, because I didn't know it was the last kiss. Your jacket by the doorway, your eyes turned down like you were already leaving before you left town. I replay it in slow motion every single night, the way your mouth trembled before you lost the fight. I wonder if you knew when you pulled away that I'd still be living in that one moment today. Was it already over when you held me tight? Did your heart decide before that night? That was the last kiss, warm but fading fast, a beautiful goodbye I didn't know would be our last. The last kiss left on my skin like a quiet ending. We were standing in, I keep chasing that feeling through the mist of a love that ended with one last kiss, with one last kiss. If I could go back to that second in time, would I see the goodbye hidden in your eyes, or would I still believe we never fall apart? Because sometimes endings start in the heart. That was the last kiss, but it still remains a ghost of your touch inside my veins. The last kiss I didn't understand was the moment you slipped from my hands. Now all I have are memories like this of a love that ended with the last kiss. If I had known, I would have stayed in that last kiss a little longer. You said I love you like a habit, like something you rehearsed. Every promise sounded perfect, but perfect only hurts. You looked at me so steady, like you never let me fall. But now I see the cracks were there behind it all. I held on to your senses like they were something real, but words without a heartbeat can't make a heart heal. You told me not to worry, you said we'd be okay, but silence always followed everything you say. Empty sound that headphones on, lights down low, trying to drown the afterglow of your voice still in my mind, like it's playing on rewind. Left speaker whispers your name, right one echoes who's to blame. Every song sounds like a truth, every lyric leads to you. I turn it up to hide the ache, but heartbreak bleeds through every break. Bass drops heavy in my chest, but it can't drown out this unrest. No matter how loud I go, I still feel you in the echo. I'm crying in stereo, tears falling left and right. Every memory in surround, keeping me up tonight. Crying in stereo, your goodbye on repeat. Love's a song I can't skip or delete. It's playing in my heart like a radio, and I can't turn down this crying in stereo. Playlist full of what we were, every verse begins to blur. Your laughter in the harmony, your silence haunting me. I try to change the track, but it always circles back to the night you let me go. With a kiss too soft and slow, static where your love once stood. White noise, wishing I still could. I press pause, but I still hear every promise crystal clear. Even in the quiet glow, you linger in the undertow. I'm crying in stereo, left side breaking slow, right side holding on to what I used to know. Crying in stereo, through the speakers of my soul. Every beat reminds me I'm not whole. It's louder when I'm alone than any show, and I can't escape this crying in stereo. If I unplug the pain, will it finally fade? Or is this just the price of the love we made? Maybe one day the music won't hurt, and I'll find a rhythm that works. I'm crying in stereo, but I'm still alive. Even when the echoes are hard to survive. Crying in stereo, but I learned to sing a different melody for everything. One day love won't feel like an afterglow, but tonight I'm lost. Crying in stereo. Left, right, your voice in the night. Turn it down low. Still crying in stereo. There's a mark on the wooden floor where your shoes used to be. A shadow by the window that still looks like you to me. The air feels different here now, like it's holding on to ghosts of every whispered I love you. I miss the most. I pass by the doorway slowly, like you might still be there, but all that's too soon. Where you once stood, I still feel your touch, but memories aren't enough when I miss you this much. I reach for something that I can't undo, standing where you once stood without you. The mirror holds reflections of who we used to be. Two hearts intertwined, believing endlessly. I trace the wall beside me where you leaned your head, trying to find comfort in what we said. I never thought goodbye would feel this loud in a house that still remembers every vow. Time moves on, but I remain in the spot where you left my name. I'm standing where you once stood, trying not to break, reliving every promise we didn't keep or make. Where you once stood, the silence grows in every corner. Somehow knows I thought I'd be stronger than I turned out to. Standing where you once stood, you. If walls could speak, they'd tell me why forever turned into goodbye. Maybe love leaves traces it can't erase, even when you leave a place. I'm standing where you once stood, but I won't stay, living in yesterday. Where you once stood, I'll learn to move even with something left to prove. One day the space won't feel so misunderstood, but tonight I'm here, where you once stood. I still see you right there. Where you once stood. I still remember the first time you reached for my hand, like the whole wide world finally made sense. You smiled like forever was easy to believe, like love was something we would never leave. The way you said my name, soft and slow, like it was your favorite word to hold. Time moves forward, but my heart pretends that some memories don't have to end. I still remember the way you looked at me, like I was everything you'd ever need. I still remember your late night calls, the way we I still remember the kitchen where we danced barefoot, laughing at nothing like young love should. The way you pulled me closer when I felt unsure and told me don't worry, I'm yours. Said that now room feels empty, echoing our past. How something so beautiful could end so fast. I tell myself I've let you go, but memories move slow. I still remember the warmth of your touch, how loving you felt like too much. I still remember the night you left, the silence hanging in every breath. I don't regret the tears I've shed, because loving you is something I'll never forget. Maybe remembering is part of healing, holding on to truth instead of concealing. Maybe one day it won't hurt to say that loving you changed me. I still remember, but I'm moving on. Even when the nights feel long, I still remember, but I'll be okay, because memories don't have to stay. You were a chapter I'll never surrender, no matter how far I go. I still remember your laugh, your eyes, the way you held me under midnight skies. I still remember. Your voice still lingers in the corners of my mind, like a fading photograph I can't leave behind. You said it wasn't easy, you said you needed time, but time just stretched the distance between your heart and mine. The door closed softly, but it sounded like a crash, and everything we built together fell into the past. Now every quiet moment brings back that night when forever turned into goodbye. It's the echoes of goodbye ringing through my chest. Every I still love you that never got confessed. Echoes of goodbye won't let me sleep. They replay in the silence, cutting deep. I try to move forward, but I can't deny I'm still haunting echoes of goodbye. Your sweater in my closet still holds your scent, like love forgot that you were meant to leave. I pass by places where we used to be and hear your laughter chasing me. I thought the hardest part would be watching you go, but it's the quiet after that hurts the most. Every time I close my eyes, I see your face and hear those final words in that empty space. It's the echoes of goodbye, soft but loud like thunder hiding in a cloud. Echoes of goodbye follow me around in every memory and every sound. I tell myself I'll heal with If I could mute the past, would I feel free? Or would silence be louder inside me? Maybe echoes fade when hearts grow strong, but tonight they feel too long. It's the echoes of goodbye, but I'm still here, learning to live with the fear. Echoes of goodbye won't last forever. Even broken voices fade together one day, and they won't make me cry. But tonight I'm saying goodbye. Your voice still near, whispering softly in my ear. Echoes of goodbye. I still hear you in the hallway, even though you're gone. The echo of your footsteps still lingers on. Every step you took away was heavy on my chest, like each goodbye was carving an emptiness. Your shadow stretched across the wall as you reached the door. I knew right then we weren't us anymore. I wanted to call your name to make you stay, but pride and heartbreak got in the way. Those fading footsteps still ring in my mind. The sound of you leaving what we left behind. footsteps, always meant to fade. A love we couldn't save. Fading footsteps, but I'll survive. Even when missing you feels alive, I still hear them in the quiet. Your fading footsteps becoming silent. You said forever like you meant it, with your hand over mine. Swore we'd never fall apart, not even with time. You painted perfect pictures of a life we live. I gave you all my faith with everything I could give. But words can sound like heaven and still not be true. Sentences that never grew. I believed in every whisper, every late night kiss. But love built on maybe ends like this. Hollow promises echo in my head, all that I won't leave you, as you said. You said you'd fight for us through every storm, but when the rain started falling, you were warm. You told me I was different, not like the rest, but different doesn't matter. When love's a test, I held on to your words like they were gold, but they slipped through my fingers, turning cold. You said trust me, and I did. Now I'm standing in the ruins of what we hid. Hollow promises wrapped in a smile kept me hoping, open all while. Hollow promises, loud but thin, like a beautiful light under your skin. I don't regret believing, I regret the fall, because hollow promises cost it all. Maybe you meant them in the moment they were said, maybe forever lived only in your head. But love needs action, not just a vow. And silence speaks louder now. Hollow promises won't define me. I'm stronger than what you couldn't be. Hollow promises Built this house on promises, brick by fragile brick. Painted every wall with dreams, laid the foundation quick. You said the cracks were nothing, just a phase we get through. But I could hear the breaking in the silence between me and you. Pictures hanging crooked on walls we used to trust. Now everything we decorate is covered up in dust. We kept pretending it was just a bruise, but love can slowly crumble when both hearts lose. Now we're love in ruins, standing in the debris of everything we promised we'd always be. Love in ruins, broken and torn, where forever used to live, now it's weather-worn. We didn't see it falling until it was too late. Now we're just two shadows in a place called yesterday. Your voice echoes softly through these empty halls, like a ghost of something that once stood tall. We used to dance in this kitchen, laughing without fear. Now the only sound I hear is wishing you were here. I trace the cracks with trembling hands, trying to understand how something built so carefully slipped like sand. You can't live inside a broken room and call it home when love's in ruins. We're love in ruins, with nowhere to run from what we started and left undone. Love in ruins, with shattered views, two hearts too tired to choose. We held on to pride while the walls fell down, and now we're lost in this broken town. If we rebuild from ashes, will it feel the same? Or are we just rebuilding to cover pain? Maybe some foundations are meant to stand, no matter how tight you hold someone's hand. We're love in ruins, but I won't stay living inside what decay. Love in ruins taught me to see even broken places can set you free. One day I'll build again, stronger than before, but I won't mistake ruins for love anymore. We were once a kingdom, now just a view of love in ruins, me and you. I wake up in the silence with your name cut in my chest, like loving you too deeply won't let my heart rest. The air feels thin without you, like I'm losing oxygen. Every memory rushes back again and again. Your side of the bed is colder than I ever again. Living on shallow breaths since you walked away, trying to survive another empty day. Shallow breaths like I can't get through the weight of missing you. My lungs are tired, my heart's a mess. I never knew heartbreak could steal my breath. You said it wasn't personal, just something you had to do, but nothing feels more personal than losing you. I replay your last words, searching for relief, but all I find is grief. I thought time would help me heal what's left, but time moves slower on shallow breaths. I close my eyes to forget, but I only see the way you once breathe life into me. I'm living on shallow breaths in the middle of the night, trying to be strong when I'm losing the fight. Shallow breaths every time I cry, like loving you is my goodbye. I'm gasping for closure I never got, because some love stories end on a knot. If I could breathe again without your name, would I still feel the same? Or does healing mean learning to let go of the air? I can't forget, fine living on shallow breaths, but I'm still alive even when the ache is hard to survive. Shallow breaths, but one day I'll see how losing you set me free. For now I'll breathe slow through the emptiness, learning to live beyond shallow breaths. Exhale, your memory lingers, but I'll be stronger even on shallow breaths. You said you never meant to hurt me as you packed your things, like sorry could rewind what broken love brings. Your voice was soft and shaken, but your eyes were sure. Sometimes goodbye is quiet but pure. You said I deserve better than what you could give, but loving halfway is no way to live. You didn't scream, you didn't lie, you just let go of my hand. And even gentle endings are hard to understand. You never meant to hurt, but you did anyway. Every word you whisper still echoes today. Never meant to hurt, never meant to leave, but intentions don't erase the way I grieve. You may not have meant it from the start, but love still broke my heart. You said it wasn't me, it was something inside, a fear of forever you couldn't hide. I tried to be patient, tried to be strong, but you were already gone before too long. You held me like you cared, but your heart pulled there's a crack. Maybe you told the truth. Maybe you were scared, but it doesn't change that I was there. You never meant to hurt, but here I am, picking up pieces the best I can. Never meant to hurt, but words fall through and actions don't follow through. You may not be cruel or cold in the dark, but loving you still left a mark. I don't hate you, I don't blame. Sometimes love and timing aren't the same. Maybe someday I'll understand why losing you wasn't planned. You never meant to hurt, and I believe that's true. But believing that doesn't undo the nights I cried, or the dreams we built, or the weight of what I felt. You never meant to hurt, but now we're apart. And even didn't mean to break a heart. I know you didn't mean to, I know you tried, but even soft goodbyes still hurt inside. You don't raise your voice anymore. You don't slam the door. We just sit in different corners, like we've been here before. There's lightning in your silence, thunder in your eyes, but we don't say the words that slowly say goodbye. We move around each other like glass about to break, careful with our breathing for our own heart's sake. No rain falls loudly, no warning before, but I can feel it building, this silent storm. It's a silent storm, raging in our chest. No screaming, no fighting, just unrest. Silent storm underneath the calm, two hearts shaking in each other's arms. We don't say we're breaking, we don't say we're torn, but love feels fragile in this silent storm. In this silent storm. You say you're just tired, I say I understand, but tired doesn't feel like slipping from my hand. We stop saying forever, stop saying always. Now we measure love in careful phrases. Your touch feels distant, even when you're close. And that's the quiet pain that hurts the most. I'd rather face the rain, let it pour, than drown slowly in this silent storm. It's a silent storm behind closed eyes, where every unspoken fear quietly lies. Silent storm, all my two hearts in a silent storm. It's a silent storm, but I'm standing still, even when love loses its will. Silent storm won't last forever. Even broken skies clear together. If we're meant to survive, we'll be reborn. We'll let go of this silent storm. It's a silent storm. It's a silent storm. It's a silent storm. No lightning, no roar, just two hearts in a silent storm. We used to move like music, perfect harmony. Your heartbeat kept the rhythm right in front of me. Every word you whispered fell into key. Our love was like a symphony, so beautifully. But somewhere in the chorus we lost the beat. Now every note between us sounds incomplete. I try to find the harmony in what we used to be, but all that's left is silence between you and me. Now we're a broken melody, a song without a tune, a love that ended far too soon. Broken melody, out of time. Your heart drifted away from mine. We were music once, so heavenly. Now all I hear is a broken melody. Your voice used to call me like a lullaby. Now it echoes distant like a goodbye. The chords we played together started to strain. Every high note turned into pain. I hold on to the memories like vinyl in the dark, but scratched up records still leave a mark. I keep replaying what we had, but even love songs turn sad. We're a broken melody, missing its refrain, trying to play through the heartbreak and the rain. Broken melody, fading slow like a song no longer whole. We were something rare, a symphony. Now we're just a broken melody. If I could rewrite the final line, would we still be in perfect time, or was this always how it'd be? A love that ends off key. We're a broken melody, but I'll survive even without your harmony in my life. Broken melody won't define me, because even shattered songs can set you free. One day I'll sing again. just a broken melody. Lights are off, but I'm still awake. Shadows dancing on the wall. Your side of the bed untouched, like you never cared at all. I reach across the emptiness, but there's nothing there to hold. The silence wraps around me, colder than before. I used to fear the dark at night, but now I fear the truth, that I'm more afraid of losing you than losing sleep without you. I told myself I'd be okay, I'd be strong and smart, but strength feels different when you're alone with your heart. I'm alone in the dark with your memory. Every little whisper still haunting me. Alone in the dark where I fall apart, trying to quiet a broken heart. No one sees these silent scars when I'm alone in the dark. Your name still lingers on my lips at night, like if I say it softly you might come back to life. The moonlight is the window, like a spotlight on my pain, illuminating every thought I try to change. I keep replaying what went wrong like it's a film on repeat, but no matter how I edit it, it still ends with me. I close my eyes to escape, but even dreams play their part, because you still show up when I'm alone in the dark. I'm alone in the dark with tears I hide. No one to hold me, no one by my side. Alone in the dark where truth is loud, and I can't pretend I'm strong or proud. It's just me and these fading sparks when I'm alone in the dark. Maybe this is where I heal, where I learn to stand without your shadow holding my hand. Maybe the dark isn't just pain, maybe it's where I find myself again. I'm alone in the dark, but I'm still breathing, even when my heart is grieving. Alone in the dark, but I won't stay lost in the night forever this way. One day the sunrise will warm these scars, and I won't be afraid of the dark. It's quiet, it's cold, but I'm still here.